And action.
And we're here at 100 bands in the Borders, and I have with me Donnie Munro, who is the headline act. Welcome, Donnie. Nice to have you here in Galashiels.
Nice to be here. Yeah, it's a long time. Been in Gala a few times, so it goes way back to the days of coming here when the Textile College playing the Union there. So a long history of connection with the place itself.
Was that something that you did on your own, or was that back in the Runrig days?
No, it was back in the early, very early days actually with Runrig. To be honest, we came down here quite a lot to Gala, to the college to play as part of the kind of student union circuit.
Well, certainly it's been a dream of the organiser, Bill Jeffrey, to have you back again and singing along Bank Street where we are today. And so hopefully you're going to make that dream come true for them today.
Well, it's nice to hear, and you know, obviously we wish them, you know, great success with this. It's always a difficult thing to initiate a new event, you know, a new festival. You know, these things take time to bed in, and people learn a lot by the process of just putting it together. So I really hope that it's something that's well supported in the Borders and by the people of the Borders, because you know it's a great activity, and we've seen it in other places where festivals really take root. You know, they really make a difference to communities, you know.
Absolutely. I should at this point actually introduce the other two at the side.
Do you really have to? I mean,
yes, I think I have to. We've got Chaz, Stewart here and Jim Drummond. They're part of your band.
They are very much
so are you all
central figures.
Ready to go, guys, for tonight's event?
We are, yeah.
Well, hello Diane, if I can call you Diane.
You most certainly can. I prefer you did to anything else, yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed that Jim the drummer's still here, because I thought we'd left him away back in the, you know, the A7 somewhere. But I'm not really ready for this.
You have been with Donnie in this band right since the beginning. Am I right in saying that, Donnie? Yeah.
Well, pretty much. I mean, you know, Chaz was involved in the first recordings, and I mean, a lot of the kind of membership of the band, you know, really came through the recording process. And somebody who was critical to that, who's no longer with us, sadly, Chris Harley, my kind of long-time friend and producer, and you know, Chris was a real catalyst, you know, amongst us, and you know, he brought in all the players and got to know about various players along the way, and it's been a fantastic thing. For me, it's been fantastic having just the quality of musicians that have been playing.
Very much
you know, it's something that people would.
The highest quality, you guys.
Absolutely.
Jim?
Nice to know. Nice to hear that. Absolutely.
It is, but rumour tells me, Chaz, that this might be your almost last concert with Donnie.
My second last ever live concert. I've got problems with my neck and my spine, and it's causing a lot of pain and discomfort. As you can see, I'm not looking at you properly here. And
you're not missing anything. It's okay.
a lot of the travelling and the you know, it's starting to get really sore, and I'm thinking enough is enough.
It's enough.
Although it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to sort of do in my life is.
And you and Jim kind of come as a double act. I've met you a few times now since I first met Donnie at Stranraer, and you're a bit of a characters, the pair of you. Jim, I'm sure you've got quite a lot of stories that you could tell about being in the Donnie Munro band.
No,
but
I can't.
maybe safest not to tell them
probably
today.
No.
Well, I'm hoping, Chaz, that this becomes a celebration for you rather than a bit of a sad time when you're leaving the band.
Oh, absolutely.
You've still got one more concert to do, haven't you?
We've got the Barrowlands on the 5th of December with Manran, and I thought to myself, what better venue to make my last gig? You know, I could have hung on for a wee while, but then I thought that'll be a good night, and I enjoyed the last time I played the Barrowlands, and I thought, so it's going to be a sad night. But it's going to be good to get away from folk.
But as one door closes, another one opens, I think, Chaz. It's important. So you're saying just how important it is to have that kind of quality musician, Donnie. So you've been fortunate to be involved in one of the biggest bands in the whole of Scotland, and Runrig. And
and you know, that obviously was a great life experience for me. But I've also said that with this band, you know, I've been really fortunate to have incredibly good players and there's great musicians. And the thing I love about the band, to be honest, is that I think all of the players in the band recognise the qualities that they each have, and
yes.
you know, if you talk to any one individual, you know, they say, well, they love playing together because they recognise the ability that's there. And for musicians working at that level of professionalism, then obviously it's you know, it's great to be able to share, you know, playing with somebody who you really respect and admire.
So how many CDs have you made with the guys on your own? Quite a few, I imagine. Sorry, I should say that. I can't actually remember. I think we're somewhere about sort of 8 or 9, and various sort of you know, including live and compilations and things like that. There's probably about 12. And you
CDs
also have an acoustic sort of thing that you take on the road with.
We did the acoustic thing with Eric Loughley became my kind of studio engineer. When I worked with Chris Harley, Eric was the engineer in the studio, and then, you know, Eric played guitar. He played guitar and sang himself. He's been around the music industry a long time, and for a show at Celtic Connections, they brought in a fiddle player, and actually Alan Henderson had done some work with us with the band on an album called Anturas, you know, that we recorded at Celtic Connections in Inverness, but Alan wasn't available to do the Celtic Connections show, and the name of Maggie Adamson was brought forward, and Maggie came along to see us, and we'd heard a lot about her. She was obviously a very able player, and so Eric and Maggie have been doing acoustic work as well, so it's been nice to do both, you know.
So you're kept busy?
Very busy with lots of things, and, you know, busy with the music, busy with family, busy with the university, busy with all the other things that. And
I think what's brought you so much acclaim is the fact that you've stayed true to your roots, Donnie. You keep the Celtic touch in there, and the is it Gaelic or is it Gaelic? What's the right pronunciation?
Whichever you prefer. You know, Gaelic or Gaelic doesn't. You know, the Irish tend to use Gaelic as a way of pronouncing it, or Gaelic actually. But,
the last time I saw you, I was helping with the merchandising thing, and it was by far and away the most popular. Is it Chiman Gaura, the song?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's one of the songs we do. No, I mean, I suppose, you know, everybody. Things are natural. Yes, it was first language, and you know, we grew up with that kind of musical tradition or background of melody, particularly, and so just like everybody else, you just stay true to the things that matter to you.
So what can Gala expect tonight from you three? Are we
well, it's just a mix.
Traditional,
it's a mix set.
It's a mix?
It's a mix set going. You know, it's a pretty much a wide trawl through, you know, quite a kind of back catalogue of material. You know, some going right back fairly early, and then some more recent, some of my own, and just some other material that I kind of found along the way and liked.
So thankfully Bill Jeffrey will get his dream come true and have you singing out through the streets.
Well, I'll be looking out for Bill. I hope he is, you know. It'd be nice, but it's very kind of him to invite us here, and I'm delighted to be.
Well, hopefully
it'll
be the last. We'd love to see you here tonight and back again.
Yeah, and we'll be having a special night, as Chaz said, at Battleland. We will be having a celebratory night there.
Absolutely.
And although Chaz has, you know, been very definitive, you know, the rest of us are slightly resistant to that definitive nature of it. And if there's even a 0.1%, you know, of uncertainty there, that's probably enough for us to feel happy about. You know?
Well, we wanted to do something a little bit special for you, Chaz, because it's because we just wanted to. Now, some folk managed to get strippers come along for fancy parties and things, but we thought we would do one better than that. We've got young Amy Bailey coming in, and she's gonna give you a nice wee hug. Amy's been support act for you, Donnie, hasn't she, on quite a few different things. So we wanted to bring Amy in and give you a nice wee cuddle.
Look, Amy, that reminds me of the days when I used to have hair.
And Amy will be on tonight as well, won't she? So if you had any advice to give to Amy as a brand new newcomer into
there's
the
nothing worse
industry?
than people giving you advice in many ways. The only thing I'd say, and I think we've spoken about it before, is that everybody I know in the industry who has achieved has done it because they're honest about what they're doing, and they haven't done it because they're trying to be successful. They're doing it because they love what they're doing, and they're doing it really well. I can't, you know, there's no.
Thank you.
And you most certainly love what you're doing, Amy.
Of course, and these guys are a big support, so thank you very much, guys. I've loved doing the gigs.
Smashing, I'm going to miss you sooner unless I go to one.
So it's just like a little bit of an extended family with everybody here, and thank you very much for taking time out to come and speak to me today.
Thank you.
This is Loch Lomond. up there, let's see you. You've been a great audience. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Are you ready out there? Hey! My young bonny pants, my young bonny breeze, where the sun shines on Loch, where me and my true love spend many days on the banks of Loch Lomond. There we parted in young shady glen on the steep sides of Bedrock. A broken heart knows no second spring. This time we must be while we're parted. Let's hear you. You'll take the higher road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland before you. Me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Put your hands together now. Hey! Everybody on your own this time, you ready? Sing it. Go take. In Scotland. On the money. Oh yeah, that's brilliant, Gala. Thank you. Thanks so much.